What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of GMS Racing. On this episode, we're going to be doing some more Supra stuff. We are converting the Supra over to a dual wastegated setup like we talked about in the previous video. We finally got all the parts in for that, so Jensen has that all done and ready to go. So in this episode, you're going to be seeing us install maybe a little bit of R&D stuff, not much of that, but mostly getting it all set up with a dual wastegate setup. We're going to be running, like I mentioned, dual Turbo Smart wastegates on the car, along with a true boost from AEM for the boost controller setup. So you'll be able to have 3 boost settings, well, 2 and then a scramble. The scramble gives you that extra push for however you set it up. In this episode, you're going to be seeing us run the dyno with a G30 770 Garrett turbo with external gates on pump gas. We're going to be giving you guys some numbers with that setup. And like I said, stay tuned. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff with that. We're going to be giving you guys numbers on ethanol content, ethanol mixtures, and eventually over to port injection. So you guys know exactly what our kits make on what turbo and what setup. So we'll bring that all to you guys. So stay tuned. All right, guys. Time has come. We're converting this over to dual wastegate. We have the manifold sitting right there. We got the wastegates in. We got all the material to do that. So by the end of the day today, this thing will be running on external gates. We still have to fab up a few stuff. Make sure, all you guys that are watching, all the Supra guys, everything that we do to our Supra is going to be available for you guys to purchase on our website, so you guys to do it to your Supra too. So make sure that you guys follow everything we do. We can get your Supra doing the same thing. Like, we're going to be manufacturing these kits by the dozens. The homie Jensen is the mastermind behind it. Alright, so we're going to start with picking up that turbo, and then we're going to start building some parts. Let's go.
Well, yeah, we can leave all of our lines. We can leave the whole cold side. Leave the charge pipe right there where it is. And at least get the manifold done today.
Sweet. Downpipe's out.
Is it?
Jensen, are you gonna be redoing the downpipe, or are you gonna use the same one?
We'll see if we can use the same one, because if we don't have to, then...
No sense in doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I like the style of that anyway.
Yeah.
Right on. So we're gonna try to use the same downpipe because the position where the turbo sits is not gonna change much. So I think we can get away with this one, but it's kind of what the production piece will look like. Sneak peek.
Just about.
Just about. It's crazy how easy these things figure out.
I don't know. This is what, like,
stock turbo was a fucking douche.
30 minutes?
Yeah, what's the douche is the factory lines in the turbo.
Yeah, I had so many brackets too where we're holding on to.
I know. You can't see them underneath.
And one you can't see, yeah. I don't.
Okay.
Sweet.
This guy served its time.
It's so shiny.
Oh, has Earl on it. Has some Earl on it.
Was it?
That's cool.
That's cool. That's cool. Why it lasted. We were gonna do this billet collector. That's kind of what we were gonna do in the beginning, but we didn't like the way it went anyway. So
No.
we're glad that we're switching it up. With the old in with the new.
You can already tell how much better it is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This was like all fucking janky.
First test fit before we put the gates on it. We make sure that everything fits and the placement is right, which honestly we already 3D printed it, so we know it's gonna be right, and we do everything in CAD. Well, Jensen does. But this is so you guys can be part of the R&D process with us. We want to share with you kind of what we do here.
Fucking beautiful.
It's fucking beautiful.
Plenty of room for the downpipe.
That fits really nice.
I think we actually have more room for the downpipe on this manifold.
For sure. Looks good. Are you just gonna place it and then get underneath and mark where you want the gates?
Yeah, I just kind of need to get an idea, because it's really not very crucial. Pretty much put them wherever and dump them wherever.
Absolutely. On this kit, we're gonna be running the Gen 4 Turbo Smart wastegates, 40 millimeters. So that's what's gonna come with the kit, along with the boost controller, the AEM boost controller setup with the gauge. So we'll show you guys where to route and how to route that as well in a future video. Actually, it might be in the next video. We'll show you guys how to do that, and we'll also put up a detailed
So right now testing is underway on our new manifold that's externally wastegated. We're running 2 external TurboSmart wastegates. Right now we're doing some low boost pulls at 14 pounds, and the car's running really consistent. We're really happy about it. It feels like we're finally on the edge of bringing the kit that we've always wanted to bring to the market. Everything is finally coming together and checking off all of our boxes, because I mean, R&D takes a long time and a lot of work that a lot of people don't see. And we're finally now checking off all of our boxes of having a reliable, a competitive, and a clean looking kit. So it feels good. We're excited because the car's in the dyno running. Now that we have a solid kit that's going to go into production, I can start spending more time on our cooling manifold, which I think a lot of people are excited for. It's going to pair perfectly with our kit, with our turbo setup. We're going to run a Garrett core. You'll have port injection available, which is going to unlock a lot more power. And it's going to happen soon because we refuse to put somebody else's cooler on our car. So the sooner the better. But now that we have the up pipe done with our external wastegates and the Supra kit is kind of finalized, I can start spending some more R&D on that intercooler manifold. Intercooler manifold should open us up to a lot more power, up to probably 7 motors. Those gates are loud. So this is our A90, A91 Supra intercooler manifold. We have the fuel rail done. I'm almost completely done. I need to add some mounting brackets for the fuel rail. Once my injectors are all seated flush, I have to pull some measurements off of my 3D print to get those. And then we can start production on this manifold. So that's our next big step. Now that the Supra kit is finished, our big turbo kit is done. So that's what's coming next, ultimately.
Get familiar with how it's working. We're gonna do some more, just a couple of more test hits and see how it goes.
Oh yeah, just wait till we start running ethanol. I bet ethanol on 20 pounds will make 450, 460, and then from there we can move all the way up to 30 pounds if we really want to, before we run out of fuel.
So if we're hitting like 400 at 6,300 RPM, what do you think we're hitting on the next one?
We'll turn it up a little more, dude.
Yeah? So we're gonna turn it up to what?
I don't know, that's almost 40 pounds.
40 pounds?
The last one was 20.
Oh, last time was 20, so we're gonna go to what?
We're gonna hit it up. More? Go 2 more PSI.
2 more PSI?
2 more.
The 22?
Yeah.
You're gonna be mean out there, huh? That was fucking hard. That shit is hard.
Alright guys, we're gonna close the vlog with some basic numbers. The graph's looking good. We're still on low boost, what we consider, well, mid-range boost. And still working on the timing, very conservative, so we still have a little room to grow. This is all 91 with the G30 770, so we're really impressed with what the car is doing right now and how it's acting with the external gates. So on the next episode, we'll get some more numbers on ethanol content, some E30, E40 blends, and like we mentioned in the previous videos and always be mentioning, we're going to be going to port injection, and that's when we're really going to make some big numbers. So stay tuned. If you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure you like.